too. I wanted to just also thank everyone for being here. I've been coming to this as often as I can, and I've been coming as often as I can, and it's always great to see people out here. I really appreciate those who are vigiling, even when the crowds are small. Having people showing support for Bradley is really critical. And having you all out here today on a rainy day, cold day, just shows the stalwart nature of our support, so I really appreciate that. And I can tell you that in the courtroom it makes a difference. Bradley's lawyer, David Coombs, has thanked people coming multiple times. They really appreciate the support, they appreciate seeing the support, and it really makes a difference for Bradley. That's what I want to talk about mostly is, and I'm not going to talk very long, is that I'm getting more and more impressed with Bradley Manning as this case proceeds. And right from the outset, we could see in those chat logs that he was doing this for the right reasons. He wanted the truth to come out, he wanted to debate, he wanted reform, he wanted to get into the war crime. That's just so, he knew the risk he was taking. It's just such an impressive show of his character to take those kind of steps, especially knowing the risk he was taking. And as he went through the torture of 9 months at Quantico, in solitary confinement, not allowed to even lie down or lean against the wall throughout the day, not allowed to exercise, essentially forced into a stress condition that was meant to break him, he withstood it. There was a time near the end of that period when we were outside protesting that they escalated the punishment, and he struggled through that. And when he was getting to the end of that period, he was getting weaker. People who saw him were reporting that. But he got through it, and now I see him in court and he looks very strong. He looks healthy, he looks psychologically prepared, he looks like he wants to present his defense. And that's really exciting to see. And in this most recent decision to plead guilty to the lesser charges of using his computer in an unauthorized way, really makes him a prisoner of conscience. Now we know he admits he leaked those documents to WikiLeaks. There's no longer he's alleged to have done it, we know he has done it. And that makes him an even greater hero. He's now come forward as a prisoner of conscience to say what he did and why he did it. And that really just makes my pride in him greater. And I expect this week, when Bradley Manning testifies for the first time, we get to hear him describe what those conditions of confinement were like as part of this motion to dismiss the outrageous government conduct of punishing him before trial in solitary confinement and torture. When we hear him describe that, I expect we're going to see support for Manning increase even greater. And that's going to be our job. All of us here, it's great to be here. We have to work extra hard these next few months to spread the word about Manning and build these crowds up, build his support up. We're going to have a great opportunity after he testifies. So I hope that after he testifies, and it's written about by some of the great writers who follow this, we spread the word, we talk to people, we urge people to come out and participate, we get people active because we need to show public support. This case is going to come down to what public opinion is. And right now, the public opinion has been against Manning. We've been the seeds that have got to grow now. And as we grow in this critical time before this next this court-martial beginning in February, and there'll be another motion to dismiss hearing in December on the lack of a speedy trial. We'll have other opportunities. But we need to really build this support up because it's going to come down to the judge recognizing that Bradley is, in fact, a person acting out of good conscience for the best of the country, and not someone who is trying to do anything to undermine the country as far as aiding enemies and such as the government's alleging. So I hope that all of you continue to come out here, continue to get active, and in fact, recommit to getting more active these next critical months. So thanks a lot for coming out.